Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? This is Donald. The title of the video is Great Prostitute. Stop running like Jonah. You just don't get caught and thrown to the road. See, you can't run. You can't run. There's nowhere to run to. Great prostitute. Stop running like Jonah. What's up, great prostitute? How you doing? This is Donald. We want to tell you today you need to stop running like Jonah. Stop running. You know how God told Jonah to go to a city and teach, and Jonah did not want to go. He tried to run away. God caught him in the middle of the sea and threw him into the fish's belly. Yo, that's how it is. That's how it is. That's how it is with you. That's how it is with you. You are running. You're running from your fear of the fire. You're running from your fear of the mark of the beast. You're running from your fear of the wrath of God. You're running from the fear of the punishment. You need to embrace your fear. You and everybody with you. Not just you, but everybody with you. You need to embrace your fear. The wrath of God, if you read the Bible, the wrath of God just plays. Dad just say the fire's not gonna do nothing, not gonna let the fire do much to you. You're gonna burn your body off. Dad said the fire's gonna burn your body off, and you're gonna burn you for 10 hours to refine you, to give you new bodies. All of you that get the mark of the beast, all of you that will go to the demon world, all of you that will get the terrestrial body. It's gonna be an experience. You're scared because they said triple will set you on fire. That would be another experience. The dad says it's gonna make it an experience for you. But you are scared of the wrath of God, the anger of God. You need to stop being scared of the anger and the wrath of God and embrace your calling. Like my sister just said in the last video, you are the great prostitute, the false prophetess. You are the false prophetess, which is great in demonology sense. In the mystery of demonology, you are a great woman because you are the one that called people to become demons. Like Dad said, there are two paths, life and death, truth and false, truth and falsehood, truthhood and falsehood, life and death, good and evil. You are the false prophetess. Let's dig deep to this. What is a false prophetess? A false prophetess is somebody that teaches people falsely. You understand? And deceive people falsely. Understand? Now, how are you running from your calling? Your calling is to be the greatest false prophetess ever, which you have shown to be that. You've conquered the world. You took over the world. As Solomon controlled the world with demons, you control the world with Sosuke. You so close-eyed. You control the world. And when you control the world, you rule the world with demons. You did what you wanted. You preserved yourself. You lived for a very long time with the help of demons and even blasphemy, power of blasphemy made you live for a very long time, which you were able to do things that most people are not able to do at the age of 60. Look at you at the age of whatever age you are now. You feel me? You come as my mom. You're still cooking. You're still doing everything there is to do. You feel me? And without breaking a sweat. I mean, you do everything. That's why Dad is not angry at you. Dad understands. He understands. You think he doesn't understand. But this man right here, he understands what you're going through. He understands what you're coming from, where you're coming from. He understands you inspire your power. Your destiny is to be evil. It's to be a demon because he created you. He gave you that destiny. Understand? He destined you to be evil. He destined you to be demons, to be the leader of the demon thing, the whole demon revolution. Trippy created you. On the Trippy, you were created on the Trippy. You were the ones that put in the Lamb's Book of Life, where you were in Trippy's book, in the Book of Death. You are supposed to be evil. You're supposed, everything that you're doing is what you are supposed to do till he leaves. When he leaves, he's gonna go and take care of his child. But he wants to put this topic out here now because before he leaves, way before he leaves, so that you would think about it. So that it would be on your mind. You are running from your calling because you are scared of the fire. You weren't scared of the fire when you were doing all that stuff you were doing. Even though he destined you for a demon world, he gave you a choice. Told you to choose good, but you chose evil, fulfilling your destiny of evil. Because that's what you are. You are made of evil. You are made to do evil. And he wants you to know that. Because when you understand who you are, what you're made to do, you're more comfortable with your life. When you understand the truth about who you are. That's why you do the things you do. That's why you do the spells. That's why you do the summonings. Because that's what evil people do. You were made to worship idols. That's what idolaters do. That's why you're a great prostitute. Is what your name, the great prostitute. A prostitute is an idolater. That's someone who commits idolatry. Someone who worships idols. saying you were made to worship idols. Feel me? Trippy made you. Actually, Trippy don't made you. Dad gave Trippy on the command to make you. He made you for his purpose. You are the great prophets, the great false prophets. You know what I'm saying? Just like Dad said, and they are true prophets, they are false prophets. True prophets' job is to go and round up everybody for the good side. The false prophet's job is to go and round up the evil people, everybody for the evil side. You know what I'm saying? Good versus evil. The true prophets get the good people, you know what I'm saying, round up the good people. The false prophet round up the evil people. You know what I'm saying? To go down the path of evil. The good prophet round up the good people and lead them to the path of good. The false prophet round up the evil people and lead them to the path of evil. So you have round up the evil people and you are leading them to the path of evil. That is your job. That is your destiny. That is what you're supposed to be doing. You hear that? The air. Yeah, the ice. See the air. See the ice thing cracking in the background. When I said that. See, it's still doing it. So, it's a good versus evil thing. So, now, what is the path of evil? What is the path of good? The path of good is the path of Jacob. The Bible says it's a tree of knowledge of good and evil. The knowledge of good and evil. So, knowledge means teach. A prophet is a teacher. A prophetess is also a teacher. I said, you might have good prophets, and you have good false prophets. You are a teacher. A prophet or prophetess are teachers. Do you understand me? So when it comes to the tree of knowledge of good and evil, knowledge means teaching. You need to be taught to gain knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. You understand? You need to be taught. So you need a prophet or a prophetess to teach a man and a woman. God does things in twos, man and woman. The good side will have a prophet, and the evil side will have a prophetess. You understand? A man and a woman. So your duty was to teach people the things of evil, how to use evil, how to use the powers of evil, how to channel and access the power of blasphemy, and use the powers of blasphemy to sustain their life, to live a long life, to be healthy, to be young, to stay health well, to do a lot of things. How to do false signs and wonders, how to do miracles, to make money, to deceive the world, to keep your whole organization going. Do you understand? A false prophet. Now, when you know the tree of knowledge of good and evil, that means the tree of knowledge, that means you are supposed to be taught knowledge. Knowledge is being taught. So you're supposed to taught knowledge. So that before you can get understanding or use wisdom or walk in wisdom, you have to first be taught knowledge. To know, you have to first know these things. So when they talk about tree of knowledge of good and evil, that means somebody has to teach you this tree. Feeling the DNA tree. Somebody has to teach you. That's why you pass it down from generation to generation to generation. Just like a DNA tree. And somebody has to teach you this knowledge. So you had to be taught, they had to be taught this knowledge. And when they've been taught this knowledge, then they understand it. When they understand it, they understand how to use this knowledge. And the knowledge of evil or knowledge of good, or the knowledge of evil, to not use the knowledge of evil. And then they're able to walk in wisdom, able to use the knowledge of good or evil for their benefit. You understand? Which you guys did. You were taught the knowledge of evil, and you were able to use it, and you passed it down from your generation to your generations. Till you came down to me, figured out to come down to me to get me, to kidnap Dad, and the rest was his history. So you need to understand what you're doing, because you cannot run from your calling. Your calling is evil. Even in the wrath of God is called upon children disobedience. Understand? It's called upon y'all because you're not supposed to disobey. You're not supposed to worship idols because you worship another God, a false God. Because the real God, you not know the real God. So you worship a false God because you wanted your own gain. You got to the point where you wanted your own gain to commit real blasphemy. You had to worship, go away from tradition. But to access the power, you have to do the real traditions, the real rituals to access the power or blasphemy. So you were doing the real rituals to yourself, but to everybody else, you had everybody else worship an idol statue, trying to damn everybody's soul. But that wasn't the real idol or tribute of the beast. So now you're scared of the wrath of God, which the wrath of God is just a wrath that is poured out on you, which you go to the plagues and all that. You get the mark of the beast, and you go to you share the plagues of the beast. The wrath of God is just the plagues of the beast, which is your introduction to blasphemy, which you share in the plagues of the beast, which are the final bowls of God's wrath, which you go through all this wrath to that's been going on. Then you go to the plagues of the beast. You feel me? The final bowls of God's wrath. And that will complete the wrath of God. And all of you will be one with God. You feel me? It's just because the Bible said that you commit worship idols. And you all were all Israelites. Everybody was Israelite. Even you were Israelite. You feel me? Because God killed all the whites, killed all the Edomites. So you were all Israelites. So the command of the Israelites was, thou shalt not worship no idol, no other God. And you guys did. But that was your destiny. You feel me? Dad understands. That's your destiny. So that's why he's not mad at you. That's why he's not mad at you. You understand? That's your destiny. You to do that, but he's just telling you that all the stuff that you're doing, he's about to leave. Because he has to go have his son. No matter how mad you are, no matter how pissed you are, no matter how much you want him to stay, he has to go have his son. He has to go have maintenance to his wife so that they could have, so that she could bear a son. No matter if you don't want him to be with her. No matter if you say she's married to somebody else, he knows he has her. She's his. Everybody's gone. So we just want to say that. So stop running, because God's going to do you like Jonah, because you can't run anyway. These are end time. But everything's in it. Of course, see, everything's in it. Y'all can't run anyway. You feel me? You have to go ahead and accept your punishment. What's going to happen to you? Go ahead and accept your punishment. And what's going to happen to you? Because it's nothing. It's just something like, it's just a light offense that Dad and God has to punish you. Feel me? He has to punish you because that's just an introduction to being in the demon world. Feel me? You have to get play, you have to get courage, you have to face the wrath of God. You have to face the wrath of God because God doesn't like idolatry. But he allows strippers idol. So he's going to pour out his anger for idolatry. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he plays you when you get the mark of the beast. You feel me? Because he's going to pour out his anger on the idolatry. You feel me? And then receive you and permit trip his idol. You feel me? Because he's doing away with the old idolatry and bringing in a new idol worshiping. You feel me? Which is the mark of the beast. You feel me? The mark of the beast. Because I meant the mark of the beast. You feel me? So that's what it is. Yeah, man. So it's going to apply this idol, this anger, and old idolatry. And man, give you guys a new idol to worship, which is Triple Red, though. Triple Red 69, Gucci, Bashir. You no longer have to worship all idols. You have to worship new idols now. You feel me? So stop running. The more you run, the more you make it worship. The more you refuse to acknowledge your gods, which are 3P69, which are Bashiri, they're the ones that allow you to have those powers. You feel me? To do the things that you've been doing, to live as long as you've been living. They're the ones that have been aiding you, protecting you, guiding you, teaching you, showing you things, revealing it to you with the demons, with the help of the demons. The demons been following their command. You feel me? To help you get here. You feel me? And now if you don't want to serve them, then you're going to make them mad. Then you just make them mad and mad. So stop making them mad. Stop making them mad and serve them. If you serve them, you get more power. So you know the concept. You study, you get more power. You feel me? You get more things. You be able to do more things than you're doing now. You put the mark of the beast on you, you be able to do more things than you're doing now. But you say you gonna make it to heaven. Okay. Okay, we shall see. We shall see you overcome the mark of the beast. I'm telling you, not gonna be able to overcome the mark of the beast. Your destiny is demon world. A lot of people become demon because of you. You have won souls for demon world. Your thing is you won soul for demon world. And you should be proud because you're going to be rewarded in demon world. Even though they'll do other stuff to you, they'll burn you, they'll hate you. They hate you just like they like you. They hate you. The demons that they will hate. When the demon hates you, they like you. Depend on the situation though, because sometimes they hate you, they hate you. When they like you, they hate you. And also it depends also, because sometimes they like you, they like you. It might mean like, so sometimes might mean hate. But most of the time they like you, they hate you. If they hate you, they like you. So you want souls, like you know how they be like the good prophets are supposed to win souls for the kingdom of heaven, for the angelic kingdom. You want souls for the demonic kingdom. And for every soul that you want, you're going to be rewarded. For every soul that you want, you have won a lot of souls. You feel me? And how to talk about that. You have won a lot of souls. A lot of souls are cut down because of you. And you are going to be rewarded. No matter what you're going through right now, when everything is set over and said and done, you're going to reward it. What about said double your reward? Your reward will be double because you won souls for the demonic kingdom. And that what counts. Winning souls for the demonic kingdom. For you to win souls for the demonic kingdom. So you're winning souls for the demonic kingdom, which is great. And I'm to talk about that. But you want souls for the demonic kingdom, which is a great reward. That's why the reward is double. But you are so close to getting your reward. You have to go to the curse because the reward of good is blessing. The reward of evil is a curse. When you're being cursed, when you're being plagued, it's really a good thing in the money world. That means you know how being blessed is a good thing in the general world. Being played is like your blessing in the demonic realm from God. He plays you. He blesses angels. Now when he curses angels, that's a bad thing. Now when you bless demons, they be skeptical. When you send plays and curse, they're like, don't worry about it, you don't like it. What's the, you don't like it? You don't like the old play and everything. Man, that's all I got to say, man. Be blessed.